my god. Stop. Hi, it's me. Today for you, I have this little dried flower tutorial. I know. Also, I got bangs. Sitting in your room alone, dancing, and showing off your bangs. Today I want to do something a little bit different for you guys, and I wanted to do a dried flower wall art tutorial type thing, and they turned out so much better than I even expected, so I'm super excited to show you guys that. I wanted to thank Nordgreen for sponsoring this video. As you can see, my beautiful watch here is from them, so I'll tell you more about their company later. But first, let's get started with the tutorial. Step 1 is to gather all of your materials. So get a bouquet that you like. I got mine from the farmer's market, but if you want a similar wildflower look, how my bouquet is, you can also go outside and just pick some flowers. You'll also need a double paned glass frame. This one is thrifted, but I've seen them at Michael's and similar stores to that. Then you'll need some super glue, printer paper, or any kind of regular paper, and paper towels. About halfway through drying my flowers, I started using hand towels instead of the paper towels, and I realized that this works just the same. So save a tree, use some hand towels if you can. Then you're on to step 2, which is picking the flowers that you want to put in the frame. I knew I wanted mine to kind of look random and messy, so I just picked out whichever flowers caught my eye. It wasn't super planned out or anything. Now you're going to take the flower and add a single piece of paper on each side, like a little flower paper sandwich, where the paper is the bread and the flower is the whatever you like on your sandwiches. Then you're going to place paper towels on either side of the pieces of paper. So it's going to be like paper towel, paper, flower, paper, paper towel. And you'll need to place something heavy and microwave safe on top of your little sandwich to make sure that the flowers are flattened in the microwave so that they'll dry better. I use this casserole dish. Then place the flowers and the casserole dish and the pieces of paper in the microwave. So the key to the microwave method that I have found is that you have to use the microwave on 50% power. All you have to do is press power level and then 5, and that will put your microwave automatically at 50% of its usual power. This way the flowers are less likely to burn when you put them in. Then I kind of just started experimenting with different times. So I started with 30 seconds, which I feel like is a good starting point when you're on 50% power. And then I sort of worked my way up with the larger flowers to 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I kind of found that this for the medium and large flowers was kind of the sweet spot. With smaller flowers though, I definitely recommend starting at 30 seconds and just checking on it and seeing how it is. And if you ever put them in and take them out and they're not completely dried, you can always put them back in, but if you put them in for too long and they're burnt, you can't really undo that. And if you do put them back in because they're not completely dry, just make sure you check on them about every 30 seconds to 1 minute so that you don't set your microwave on fire, because I almost set my microwave on fire. So once you've dried all the flowers that you'd like to dry, you just arrange them how you like in the glass. I kind of wanted mine to be like a little bouquet of its own in the glass, like a little flattened flower bouquet. But I've also seen people do just the heads of the flowers, just the actual flower itself and no stem. I kind of like the look of mine with the stems, but it's whatever you want. And for this, you might not need it, but you can use super glue to just secure the flowers in place. I found that when I didn't use super glue, they kind of slipped around in the frame a little bit, and so I used it to just secure them down. And then you just close the frame up, and there you go. Super simple, super fun. The only thing I did wrong was to literally super glue them into the frame upside down. As you can see here, my frame has the little notches to go on top of a nail that you put in the wall, and I glued them so that I can't use that. Oh my, I'm so mad. So before I show you guys my finished result, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the watch that I'm wearing, which is from the sponsor of this video, Nordgreen. Nordgreen is a Scandinavian watch company that is based in Copenhagen and makes designer watches. I absolutely love my watch, and this was gifted to me, but I chose the native watch with the 36mm face and the brown leather band. The reason I chose to work with this company was because of how much they care about the earth and their dedication to sustainable and ethical practices. When you choose to buy a watch from Nordgreen, you're automatically making a donation to one of the NGOs that they partner with, which is like so incredible. They're literally donating for you. So you can choose one of 3 organizations. One is Water for Good, which is an organization that will then give 2 months of clean water to someone in the Central African Republic. Or you can choose to give a child education with Pratham UK, which will then give 1 month of free education to a child in India. Or you can choose to protect the rainforest by choosing Cool Earth, which preserves 200 square feet of rainforest in Latin America when you buy your watch. On top of all that, as if you needed more, these watches are ethically made in Danish-owned, union-certified factories that abide by the Danish labor practices. And they are all packaged in eco-friendly packaging. This packaging is made of upcycled plastics, and they also use carbon-neutral transport. They have also chosen to offset the carbon emissions created by their office in Copenhagen by planting thousands of trees in order to become carbon neutral. And by these same means, they also offset the carbon produced by their global shipments. So honestly, if you're going to buy a designer watch, I cannot think of a better, more ethical company to buy from than Nordgreen. The designs are also so cute and minimalistic. As you can see, I absolutely love mine. And you also know that your purchase is doing some good in the world, which I feel like we all really need right now. So in the description, I've linked Nordgreen's website as well as the exact watch that I chose. And I also have a fun little 15% discount code for you guys. The discount code is HN. And just so you know, I do make a small commission off of the purchases that you use with my code. So finally, here are my dried flower results. I absolutely loved how they came out. And the color of the flowers that I have turned out so well and so bright and vibrant. Like, they don't really look like dried and wilted like others that I've seen, and I think it is because I use the microwave setting at half power. So I definitely recommend that, so that you don't burn the flowers and that you get their pretty color popping out in your little glass frame. And I would love for you guys to let me know if you do try this. Please tag me in like your Instagram photos or whatever if you do post about it, because I'd love to see what you do. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!